Sorry about the lack of videos. I've been doing school and I've just been sort of devoting all my mental resources to that. I want to open up this video by saying I have not been converted to left-wingerism. I've not been converted to being a communist. I have a decent understanding of economics. I've been learning more. I've been teaching myself. I've been listening to Thomas Sowell. I understand, the basic principles and, that the economies operate based off of practical principle concepts that are real. It's not all made up. It's not made up by, capitalists to justify capitalism or something. Economics is a real study of things, and to ignore it is to create artificial problems, natural disasters, essentially, like shortages, famine, surpluses, market manipulation, people working on the wrong things when they should be incentivized to go work on something different that has more value. And I'm just here to sit down and say, maybe money is problematic. Now, that's not me saying that we should throw out all dollars or whatever, but I'm speaking to this current moment in history where people have the economy has become so abstracted, money has become so superfluous and so disconnected from the value of real goods and services that people in society have stopped combining the two together. So they do not think that to earn an income is equivalent to tilling your field. They're like, well, money is printed or money is separate from the basic necessities of life. Therefore, we can shut down the economy for a year. See, once you get to that point in abstraction, I think people aren't smart enough as a whole, or the abstraction is too wide-reaching. People become too overly concerned with non-necessity concerns or items or interests, or they assess things incorrectly. Humans are pretty good at assessing the value of things, but they are also bad at it when it comes to higher order thinking abstraction of things. Again, like appraising a house is the value of a home or a piece of land is all abstract and worth based on like what another person is willing to buy it for. There might not even be a market for it. Meanwhile, a piece of food, some kind of luxury, a common good is always going to have a market, and it's going to have a price that is going to be more stable. And so all that's kind of hard for people to understand. And so I think what we're seeing right now is people are needing a course correction on what their understanding of the important things in this world are, as far as the necessities of life. And maybe a Hulu, Netflix, Spotify subscription are less important than what you need to eat, because you have diminished the economy to the point where you might have to be concerned with where your food comes from in the near future. Again, I'm not sure how bad the economic downturn is going to be since we've depreciated the dollar to such an extraordinary extent. I'm just saying that it might be an indicator that people need to go back to their roots a little bit. And then that way, again, the abstraction out of the economy, and that's entirely based off of the federal government manipulating it, by the way. It may need to be reduced for a little bit. It may need to go back to basics for people to kind of remember why things exist, how you get your food, what you're doing for society. If there's useless jobs, they should be cut out in favor of jobs that are actually necessitous. And this needs to be conducted by the free market, and people need to stop asking the government for things that it can't give you. The government, you can't eat money. You can't eat food stamps. Someone has to make your food, and if you destroy the economy, no one's making your food. Oh, and one more thing. Go subscribe to me on Odyssey and BitChute. I upload there first before YouTube because YouTube is not growing for me anymore. Bye.